Got this guy right here. Problem is, one of the shoulder lights is broken. Let me show you what I mean. So these are the shoulder pieces from a Patlabor mech, or Patlabor, depending how you want to pronounce it. These here light up, little circuit board in there with a battery holder that takes 2 of these really tiny LR621 batteries, I think. So this one works. Let me show you. And this little black push switch here, press that, and you get this. This one here doesn't light up for obvious reasons. So let's get this piece soldered back on and get this working again. First things first, there's this tiny little gap between these contacts. Now, because I'm going to be soldering onto this contact right here, I want to avoid getting solder in there unless these two are connected in parallel. So let's find out. Meter set to continuity means it'll beep when I touch these together. So let's see if these two are joined together. And no, they're not. So we're going to have to be careful not to get any solder there in the little gap between the contacts. So going to need to change out this iron. The tip's too big on that. We'll put this smaller one on. This iron, thankfully, is very easy to change the tips. Just unscrew that. Take this off. Remove that and put the new tip on. If we kind of dry fit this thing into position here just to see what it'll look like, we can see that this part's kind of bulging out a bit. I think I'm going to have to squeeze this together here. And looks like it fits okay now. First things first, let's clean off the old solder. Gonna use some solder wick with some flux. That should be clean enough. Gonna use this thing to hold it in place while I try and solder it back on. Now, I would attempt to use hot air, but I don't want to risk any of these components getting damaged or lost. Gonna try and tack the outside bit on first. That's tacked in place now. Gonna have to try to get the other side tacked in, hopefully from the inside. There's just not that much room there to put the soldering iron and not end up bridging these two together. Gonna pop some liquid flux inside there. Gonna preload the iron with a little bit of solder, and the flux should help a solder bind to the contact points. So just got to clean up that little protrusion right there. I believe that should be good. Let's try putting a battery in. Battery goes in no problem. Put one on the good side. And moment of truth now. And it works. And doesn't look like the battery's going to pop off anytime soon. And just to make sure, these two are not shorted together. That's it. Everything's fixed up here. Let's get this guy put together. See what it looks like. Here we go, in all its glory. Anyways, thanks for watching.